Secrets of the Silent Witch Volume Review. When it comes to light novel, it's safe to say that overpowered characters are everywhere you look. But what happens if you take this character trait to give it to someone who is incredibly shy? Well, that's what happens in Yen Press's new fantasy series, Secrets of the Silent Witch. The story follows Monica Everett, a member of the Seven Saggies, who are said to be the most powerful mages in the world. She knows by her title of the Silent Witch, thanks to being able to cast spells without speaking incantations, and she's powerful enough to take down a legendary dragon all by herself. But when you think you just fulfill her with confidence, it does the opposite. Monica is proud of her abilities to a degree, but she has social anxiety and finds it difficult so much as to introduce herself to other people. So all she wants to do is hide away in her hut on a mountain with her familiar spirit Nero and do research. In fact, she learned how to cast magic without chanting so that she didn't have us to speak. Unfortunately for Monica, fate has other ideas in store for her. It is not known before one of the other Sagis, Louis Smiler, is asking her for a big favor. Louis wants Monica to attend Serendia Academy, where she'll be undercover as a bodyguard for the second prince, Felixar Riddle. Assassins are currently targeting Felix, but he doesn't want to be protected by anyone and has already broken a magical tool Louis gifted him. So it becomes clear that the only way to guard him is to send in someone he never suspected, which brings us to Monica. Naturally, our protagonist is not too happy about the assignment, but Louis is scary, so she quickly gives in to his demands. But joining the school is not done before she gets herself into all kinds of trouble, not least with the student council, which Felix is the president of, suspect that she might be one of the assassins after Felix's life. Given she's attending the school as a commoner and can even speak to another human being without best case, stutter or worst case fainting makes her seem highly suspicious. Secrets of the Witch could be seen as mean-spirited, particularly with a character as fragile as Monica is, but to the author Matsuri Isura's credit, it never comes off that way. Monica may be a nervous wreck, but the characters who have made drawn this book don't condemn her for it. They simply wanted her to have more self-confidence, and helped by the fact Monica quickly makes a friend in class and that Felix immediately warms to her, despite everyone around him warning him that she's a potential threat. Monica may not be able to see it, but as the book goes on, readers can see she started to feel a little more comfortable in her environment, which is rewarding, given when she starts. Most of all, we can watch the struggles with a smile on our faces, saving the knowledge that she's powerful enough to protect herself and has friends by her side for support. Having said that, I'm not sure everyone will be able to get along with how Monica is, and it will bounce off the tropes associated with a character like her. Felix may also rub readers the wrong way since he treats Monica like a pet, after referring to her as a squirrel, and it's hard to tell what he really thinks about her. He's curious about her, maybe even beginning to have some feelings for her, but part of the narrative also make it sound like he just sees her as a plaything. If you do find yourself invested in Monica's character, you won't like that sides of Felix's personality. Still, it's early days and I can imagine Felix will still see Monica as nothing but a toy in the books to come. The other potential issue for keeping readers on the hook is The Secrets of the Silent Witch is based on the finished web novel which was made out of 16 chapters. In and afterward this book, Isora talks about how they envision two chapters to be one book, and this release only includes chapters 1 and 3, so it's only a slice of the big picture as opposed to being a standalone story of its own. Isora assures readers that they thought about how to edit and add to the content and make it work better in light novel form, but I still don't think this is a series you can read one volume of and be satisfied with. There might be a better jumping off point later, but at least right now I think you need to be for the long haul and not bother at all, and that's the easiest thing to commit to. As previously mentioned, Secrets of the Silent Witch Volume 1 comes to the West thanks to Yen Press and been translated by Alice Prose. The translation reads well, no issues to note. This release opens with color pages from illustrator Nana Fujimi, which capture Monica in her daily life in her hut at the mountainside. It is every bit as eye-catching as a gorgeous cover art. There's also a helpful character so far section to the back of the book, which will no doubt come in handy going forward. The series is ongoing in Japan with 6 volumes. Only with the web novel being done, I can imagine it will be running for so much longer. Volume 2 is already available in English, with Number 3 is set for release at the end of March. The series also has an ongoing manga adaptation that Yen Press has licensed for release beginning in July. Overall, Secrets of the Silent Witch Volume 1 is off to a solid start, and every reader will get on with Monica or other members of the cast, but those who do will do will find themselves invested in a work that's sure to reward their commitment in the book to come. One to keep an eye on going forward to see if we can keep out the promising narrative. 8 out of 10.